Hi class, I told you that I will get back to you regarding what has been done and the homework which we didn't get time to discuss in class. So this is what I'm going to tell you. First of all, those of you who needed video feedback from me, I have the list. I think it was Aleza, Nick, Jude, Maha, and I may be missing, and Lane, I spoke to him directly. So all of you who have received a video feedback, I was able to talk to all of you on video, and I gave you all a feedback. Was able to talk to Lane uh, as a call, as a Zoom call on Zoom. So I've given all of you a video feedback that was pending from me. Now what I need to talk to you about is your upcoming informative speech and what you need to do during this weekend. So as you know that every weekend, our assignments are designed to be submitted on Friday evening, late Friday night at 11:59 p.m. I made a slight change this week, and I think I made one change on another week because I was sick. So this week, because I wasn't able to talk to you all right after class, and I wasn't able to discuss what the homework would be, so I extended the deadline from Friday to Sunday midnight. Okay, so you'll have some time to work on your assignment, and the assignment is going to be very something that it's not going to be a huge assignment or something. It probably require, in terms of time, it probably require you to spend about maybe an hour. So this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to screen share with you, and this will discuss discuss this assignment more in details. Give me a second here, class. Yeah, I'm just going to your site here. Okay, done a lot of, okay, one sec. Oh, why am I even looking at this one? Weekly assignment. Yes, so this is what you need to do. I'm going to do screen share here with you. Yeah, so this is your Blackboard page. I'm on weekly assignment, and I've scrolled till the end till you cannot see anymore, and I'm going to paste the assignment right here. You can see this. Okay, all right. Oops. So what you need to do is, and again, I'm going to say submit by November 7th. It is. Yeah, it is November. Submit by 11:59 p.m. 59 p.m. on November 7th, which is 11/7. So this is what you need to do. This will have about 50 points. And here we go. This has about 50 points, class. What you need to do here is all you have to do is you need to write an introduction for your speech. Okay, for your informative speech, it needs to be at least 200 words. Okay, it could be more, but can't be less. Okay, the reason is, you really need to spend time, and I just observed this. You need to spend time on the introduction. It is a very crucial part of your speech. Okay, and I'm going to again pull this up. You can see that if you go to instructor PowerPoint, you can click informative speech, and once you click informative speech, you'll see this coming up. And this is where the whole challenge, informative speech challenge, is right there. And I'm straight taking you to the introduction here. Really, I mean, this is something that I really want to talk to you all about. Is in the first part, like in the introduction, please don't start with what the challenge is about. You don't want to do that. You want to create an introduction that creates a mood for the audience. Okay, so use like maybe a short story, a hypothetical imaginary short story, which will talk about, let's say if you're talking about sleep deprivation, which will talk about how the fact that I don't want to drive when I'm sleep deprived, and almost have an accident. So you can say something like, how many of you've been driving and you felt that your wheel just hit the curb, or you have an important meeting and you're sleeping in the meeting right when you have to make a presentation. How many of you've gone through that? Well, let me tell you about, and then have a few more rhetorical questions, maybe an imaginative story. Spend about at least 2 minutes on the introduction. So to 1.5 to 2 minutes I would spend, and then you need to at least have 200 words. So make sure you have that in your introduction. Again, it could be a hypothetical example. When you imagine, we are asking the audience to imagine a situation. What you do is you try to create a bond with the audience through your introduction. All right, and that's just so crucial. You'll see that that's just so crucial for a speech. You also create a mood. You kind of make the audience can speculate, have curiosity about the topic. So all of that, you are packing all of that up in your introduction. So make sure your introduction has this. Another thing that I have asked you, 1 second here. Maybe I have to stop sharing again, go back. Share. No, this is it. I think this is here. Yep. Another thing that I have asked you to do is I have asked you to give me 2 sources. Let's say you are talking about sleep deprivation. All right, you're talking about sleep deprivation. Then you have to tell me that because you feel you're sleep deprived, you need to sleep at the right time. Your whole challenge is to have a bedtime, have a 9 o'clock. You impose a deadline on yourself that every night I'm going to call it like quits by 8:30. By that time, I'm going to not have any of my cell phone devices or anything. And then I'll try to relax and go to sleep every day at 9 o'clock, because you know what? I'm getting sleep. I'm completely sleep deprived, and I am not functioning well in my social life, in my academic life, in my professional life, whatever it takes. Okay. I'm just giving an example here. But you need to, if you're talking about, whatever challenge, it could be about writing a journal, right? Expressing gratitude, connecting with friends and neighbors or family, or whatever challenge you have to do, you need to have 2 sources. You could have some scholarly sources or popular sources, but you need to have that, because this time you are the author again of the story, because it's the challenge that you have chosen and the way you are living that challenge. Okay, so you have complete ownership about it, just like you had that ownership when you were doing your profile speech. But this time you need to get more support, and you're going to get that more support through those 2 sources that I would like to hear. Whatever your source, as I told you, it could be from a science journal, it could be from a journal of religion, it could be from something about, if you're doing something about culture, but it needs to be you need to have 2 sources. So please tell me what those 2 sources are, and of course write your introduction. You need to submit this assignment. The typical time for assignment submission is on Fridays by 11:59 p.m. but I wasn't able to. We were time crunched on Wednesday, so I'm giving you an extension. You should be able to submit this by Sunday, almost by midnight. All right, thank you very much. I will stop sharing this, and again, if you have questions, you know how to reach me. Call me, text me, and I look forward to responding to your questions, answering your queries. All right, thank